from the Blue Crew Sports Grill on 96th Street. This is Huddle Up Indy.
And the crowd is revved up at the Blue Crew Sports Grill here on East 96th Street. We're having a good time talking Colts football. Hello again, everyone. I'm Chris Widlick. Welcome to Huddle Up Indy. Each week we'll huddle up with your Colts to kind of get the inside scoop on the past game and the game to come, and maybe learn a few things along the way. And joining me as our guest host here in week one, wide receiver Pierre Garcon. Pierre.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Coming in, you had a new quarterback. Obviously, we've got to bring that up. He's only been in camp maybe 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Growing pains, I think, is I know he's been around for many, many years, but I think to get a feel for a quarterback, I know you guys are always practicing with Peyton, trying to get that touchdown. That's something you probably don't have with a new quarterback yet.
Coming in for Karen to come in our offense is very difficult. He's been around for a long time. He's been doing a lot of good things, but, it's hard. It's just not as easy. It's a lot of the same thing, but different verbiage, different people to get used to, different signals and calls and protections. So it's a lot going through his head in, 3.5 seconds, for him to get it all evaluated real quick. It's pretty hard, but he's done a great job so far. It's coming along, and it will get better.
It's got to get better, certainly. And the guys that were back that didn't get a chance to play at the end of last year, Dallas Clark was back. Austin Collie was back. And I think everybody here was happy to see those guys back on the field, certainly. Yeah. Having guys like that back on the field with you, what does that do for you?
The more weapons we have on the field, the better a team we are. We having Dallas, Austin, Joe, we got DeLon Carter, we got a lot of good receivers, good running backs, and, putting all the pieces together to make us that much better of an offense.
Give me your take on the offensive line. I think that's also a work in progress. 4 new starters at maybe different positions. That's a position that's going to take some time.
It's tough, being a new starter in a different position. You've been playing one position your whole life, and then for them to change you up, and then, opening day, and you're playing against a 3-4 defense, it's a lot of different calls for guys to make on the line, and it's pretty tough. And once the ball is snapped, everybody's going full speed. So it takes time to grow, and it'll get better. It will get better.
Indeed, it will. This week's Menards MVP of the game comes on the defensive side. Pierre, it's going to be Pat Angerer in a rough day all around for the Colts. Second-year linebacker Pat Angerer's play stood out on the defensive side of the ball. He led the Colts defense with 9 tackles. He was also able to pop off the ground, recover a fumble caused by Jacob Lacey, and return it to the Texans' 13-yard line. And that set up the only Colts touchdown of the day. Congratulations to Pat Angerer, this week's Menards MVP of the game. Remember, save big money at Menards. All your home improvement needs. Coming up, we'll talk with Pierre and get his take on maybe some of the questions that the folks have here. So stick around. You are watching Huddle Up Indy at the Blue Crew Sports Grill. We'll be right back. All right, it's time now for the Chevy Good Drive of the game. Now, this week's drive of the game came early in the fourth quarter, started on the defensive side of the ball for the Colts. While tackling Texans running back Ben Tate, Colts defensive back Jacob Lacey was able to strip the ball from him, allowing Angerer to scoop it up for a turnover deep in Texans territory. And after a 2-yard run from DeLon Carter, Reggie Wayne did what he does best. The drive was capped with Kerry Collins lobbing the ball to the back of the end zone, and look at the catch from Reggie Wayne, able to snatch it out of the air, still tap his feet in the end zone before falling out of bounds. That was this week's Chevy Good Drive of the game. And don't forget, Chevy wants to get you to the show. Visit huddleupindy.com and enter to win backstage VIP passes to a show. Unbelievable Reggie Wayne. Coming up, questions for Pierre from the audience. Stick around, you're going to want to hear it. Well, now it's time to get Colts fans involved. Questions for our experts here. And remember, you can submit questions that we might use on the show. And there's a few ways for you to do it. You can go online to huddleupindy.com. On Facebook, it's Huddle Up Indy TV. And on Twitter, at Huddle Up Indy. Come up with some good ones, too. Our first question. All right, Pierre, you ready?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is from Larry in Fort Wayne. I think every fan probably here at the Blue Crew Grill and every fan everywhere that loves the Horseshoes has this question. Can the Colts make the playoffs without Peyton Manning at QB? Wow. No pressure, Pierre.
Oh, no, no pressure at all. You know, it's already hard to make the playoffs in the NFL, to make it with Peyton Manning. It's going to be a lot harder without him, but we definitely can make it. You know, we just have to buckle down, and everybody have to come together and do the job a little bit better.
You guys, yeah, that's the answer everybody wanted to hear. Pierre, having so many experienced players in that locker room that's been through just about everything can only help, right?
Oh, yeah, you know, having leaders like Jeff Saturday, Dallas Clark, you know, having a great offensive lineman, you know, having all those leaders around, Gary Brackett, you know, the older veterans, you know, Dwight Freeney and Rob Matt, having those veteran leadership, they've been through everything. They've played without Peyton. They've done a lot of things. So, you know, they're not going to let us, you know, just panic in the first game and panic because Peyton's not around. You know, they're going to bring us together, the young guys, and make us play and let us know what we're here for.
All right, good stuff. Okay, question number 2 comes from Ted in Terre Haute. How did you stay in shape during the lockout? We touched on it, but be more specific. How'd you stay in shape?
You know, I live in Florida during the off season, in India as well also, but, you know, running on the beach, you know, that helps out a little bit. You know, doing a lot of beach workouts.
Life, Pierre. Tough life.
Doing a lot of beach workouts, finding different ways to just challenge myself, and doing a lot of different cardio activities, and, you know, just a lot of running. You know, that keeping your wind up is very important in the league, especially now when the sun is out. It's very hot, but, you know, when it gets cold, it's a little bit easier.
How about football shape? I mean, physically certainly, but did you catch a football? Did you throw around a football?
Oh yeah, you know, that's everyday routine. You know, I've catch the ball every day. We practice down in Florida with a lot of quarterbacks. A lot of guys migrate down south, you know, during the off season for some odd reason. But, you know, they do that, and we team up together and play flag football. That helps out a lot, playing flag football. But I try to stay out of the weight room as far as lifting. You know, I've, you know, gained weight when I lift, but, you know, don't want to do that too much. So I've left that alone a little bit.
You don't get too bulky in that uniform, right?
No, not too big.
All right. Now for our third question. If Pierre gets this one right, the entire restaurant here will receive a gift certificate from Chili's restaurant, all right? And it may be a trick question here too, Pierre. Who is the founder of the Cleveland Browns?
I get a little bit of help. Phone a friend.
Phone a friend. I like that.
Paul Brown, I think, but I'm not 100%.
You got it, Paul Brown. Well done. Everybody wins a gift from Chili's. A gift from Chili's. You're watching Huddle Up Indy and Blue Crew Sports Grill. Coming up, we'll go one-on-one, the 2-minute drill with Pierre Garcon. Get to know him a little bit better. Stick around. And we are at the Blue Crew Sports Grill on East 96. Huddle Up Indy with Colts wide receiver Pierre Garcon. Now it's time for the 2-minute drill. We'll do this each and every week to get to know our Colts players just a little bit better. All right, Pierre. Favorite food and maybe least favorite food. We'll go with an easy one to start.
Favorite food?
Anything in the family maybe that you enjoyed growing up that you can't live without?
Shrimp fried rice.
Shrimp fried rice? I like that. Okay. How about something you just want to stay away from, you don't like?
Anything.
You're easy to please, huh? You like it all?
Yeah, I do like it all. I can't really think of something I don't like.
Okay, all right. What other sports? Did you play any other sports in high school?
I played a lot of sports in high school. I played soccer, ran track, played basketball. I did the shot put. I did, long jump. Shot put? Long jump.
Somebody your size did shot put?
I did it all in high school.
Wow.
Soccer, basketball,
all right,
long distance.
Everything.
Did it all
Anything
in high
and
school.
everything. All right. Pre-game rituals or superstitions that you might have? Anything?
No real ritual, but, I would listen to music, stretch, eat.
What do you like to eat before a game? You have a
chicken breast,
same thing, right?
Sweet potatoes, broccoli. Nothing heavy. Just to come out there light.
All right. One more quick question. If you weren't playing football, what would you be doing?
I'd probably be coaching high school football if I wasn't playing football, but growing up I wanted to be a firefighter. That's still a possibility, but
love that.
I'd probably be high school football.
Nice.
Wide receiver coach.
Helping the young ones. That's good stuff. That's the 2-minute drill with Pierre Garcon. Coming up, we'll talk about the Cleveland Browns and the home opener. Stick around. We are back at the Blue Cruise Sports Grill one more time for Huddle Up Indy. Looking ahead now as the Colts take on the Cleveland Browns in the home opener at Lucas Oil Stadium. The Cleveland team also looking for win number 1 after they lost to the Cincinnati Bengals. How important is it to get this thing going in the right direction, especially in the first half against the Browns?
Oh, yeah, get it going right away is very important for us, especially for, the way we coming off of last week. It's definitely important to us to get this thing going on and then set the tone for the season, for the rest of the season.
I know you don't know much about the Browns. You only play them, once every 4 years, most likely. Any scouting report of their defense, Pierre?
They're NFL players. They're
I like
really
that,
good.
Of course, yeah.
They're really good players. They're a really team. They're a hungry team, a young team too as well. I think they have a new coach. I'm not 100% sure.
That is true. A new head coach. Yeah.
So I know they're gonna be fired up and ready to go, and trying to get that first win really.
And their punter is from Sheridan and Ball State, Brad Maynard. I tossed that out for our producer Adam Good, a Sheridan native. So there's a local boy coming back to Lucas Oil Stadium. That's
nice.
Always a good thing.
That's nice. That's nice.
How important do you need this crowd behind you, especially after what happened in week 1?
Oh, we definitely need the support of the crowd. Coming back home.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some true blue Colts fans in this building, indeed, and you need that place filled and rocking from the outset, right?
Oh yeah, we definitely need it. I'm very happy to see you guys all here today. I'm pumped up to play right now.
And the good thing is, too, unlike last year after week number 1, the team is pretty healthy. I think Gary Brackett had a shoulder issue, Sims had a knee issue, but there's a good chance they'll both play, but nothing serious. That's a bonus, isn't it, Pierre?
Oh, yeah, that's very good. To be able to walk off the field from any game is a bonus, is something to be happy about, because any day, any game, could be your last. And, it's unfortunate for guys to get hurt playing the game that they love. And, for everybody to be as healthy as we left Houston is very good for us.
All right, Pierre, go get the Browns, huh?
Oh, yeah, looking forward to it.
All right, the Browns and the Colts. You can watch Huddle Up Indy online after it airs on IndyTV.com. And look for Huddle Up Indy under the Sports tab. Be sure to join us. Catch us each and every week right here at Blue Cruise Sports Grill.